Hi there, I'm Karen Roby with Tech Republic with Allison Dinesco-Rayom. Today we're talking about blockchain. It is truly exploding and the need is increasing for workers who are skilled in the technology. So Allison, let's start first, from the business perspective. Where do businesses stand in terms of adopting the technology of blockchain?
The hype around blockchain is finally starting to fade a little bit. We're seeing adoption is increasing, though very gradually. Businesses went from about 1% adoption to a little bit more than 3% over this past year in terms of pilot projects and systems, according to Gartner. So the thing about it is that it's not quite the big revolution that we thought it was going to be. It is definitely helping businesses with things like mitigating risk and doing tracking of assets and things like that, but it's not quite as crazy and revolutionary as we thought immediately would be. So the major issue now is really businesses are facing this lack of talent, as we said, in the blockchain space in trying to increase those projects.
Yeah, so when it comes to a career though in blockchain, that's not something that we're used to saying, oh, this is the route that you would set out for yourself. So what kind of skills, if a person thinks they may be interested in pursuing a career, what kind of skills do they need to have?
So, as you said, there are not a lot of university programs or courses in blockchain at this point, though that is something that will increase over time, I'm sure. But at this point, to get involved in blockchain as a career, you don't necessarily have to be a technologist. According to a report from KPMG, there are 4 kind of main skill sets that you need. The first would be business acumen. Blockchain really transcends all business silos at this point. Kind of everyone in an organization might be touching it. So you need to really understand how different parts of the business work to make sure your projects are successful. A second thing is tech literacy. You do need to have some technical concepts behind how it works and understand how to apply those to actual use cases instead of just theoretical problems. You also need some coding skills. You also need data analysis. While not everyone has to have those skills, you do want to have one data analyst at least on your team who can glean that data and those insights from your blockchain projects and help you move them forward. And finally, blockchain workers really need to have a hacker mentality at this point. Because we don't have those courses or a lot of formal education, you need to be really curious and experimental and be able to push your business forward by kind of hacking the problem.
All right, some interesting tips there, Allison. It'll be interesting to see how blockchain continues to progress from here. So for more on Allison's article and blockchain in general, make sure you check out Tech Republic.